Okay, hello. So it's been a while since I've done Joy Division. So today it is Transmission from Joy Division, and like I've said before, if it's been a while. It's been like a few months since I've done Joy Division. So anyway, I've heard the song, but it's been a long time. I'm not like a huge Joy Division like fan, but I know most of their songs, I guess. And so yeah, we're gonna get into this. It's been a while since I've heard it, and let's just get into it, and let's just go. Okay. Okay, so yeah, transmission, Joy Division. I really like how that always how that ends with just the drums by themselves, and then it's just over kind of thing, and yeah, so rattles off into the silence. So anyway, and always with Ian Curtis's vocals, always like deep and monotone, and just very. You can get kind of crazy at some parts with how it says. I want to say and we could dance, and how he just before he goes in for the last time, he sings the chorus. So yeah, I just really like how he gives it his all at some points, and I don't know, this is a very distinctable voice, and yeah, I just love it. And so yeah, let's just look here at the bio on Genius.com. So it says this intense single stood alone from Joy Division's albums and is perhaps the most new ordery of their brief burst of releases, with its pulsing beats and that low slung bass. Which I also wanted to say that bass, it's very funky. It's very nice and really fits well with the song, and yeah, you just can't get it out of your head. It was a great bass part in this whole song. So it says its drive and thrash build to a delirious, some think epileptic, height before rattling away to silence. Covered rather more politely by Hot Chip for the 2009 War Child album. So yeah, it's been covered by some people, and so yeah, again, it says kind of like how it like builds up into like a kind of maybe epileptic kind of thing, height, and obviously, if you don't know, I mean, if you're here, you probably know Ian Curtis suffered from epilepsy, and also this whole thing about dancing, dance, 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 dance to the radio, and how he would always kind of dance on stage. You can see videos of him dancing, and so yeah, he was one heck of a dancer, and so yeah, it kind of plays on that in my head, how how he danced quite a few times and how that was the whole chorus of the song. So yeah, so anyway, we start off with some annotations here. So with the intro of radio live transmission. So the subject of the lyrics of the song concern the people in the world that just blindly follow whatever the mainstream media tells them, and because of it, the world makes no social progress, only regression. So it says this has a bit of a 1984 feel to it, especially the last verse. So obviously from George Orwell. Not obviously, but anyway, it's from George Orwell. So anyway, it says listen to the silence, let it ring on. Individuals in modern society are completely oblivious to the true world outside their personal bubble of concern. Eyes dark gray lenses, frightened of the sun. Citizens turn a blind eye to the real world as they are afraid of it, even though there's not much to be afraid of. So then we go on. We would have a fine time living in the night, left to blind destruction, waiting for our sight. Ignorance is bliss, but it doesn't create any progress. It only leads us to more and more problems. So again, I mean, this is very deep stuff. So it says, again, this like kind of sounds like a New Order kind of song, which I have reacted to New Order. I don't know if I'm gonna put this out before or after this, but anyway, now knowing a New Order song, because I haven't listened to them before, I can see how this is kind of a little bit of that kind of what they became, New Order, and like after Ian Curtis's death. So anyway, going on to the second verse, it says, "And we would go on as though nothing was wrong, and hide from these days we remained all alone." Once again, people ignore the real world around them and just keep going on with their daily commercialized lives. They think society uh, is okay, whatever, but really it's only becoming self-absorbed and indifferent to the events of the outside world. They know something is kind of wrong, but they willfully hide from it and pretend otherwise. So then we go on, staying in the same place, just staying out of time, touching from a distance, further all the time. So this social indifference is only creating stagnation. Humanity is repeating the same mistakes over and over, and as this keeps going on, things will get worse and worse. So yeah, this I never actually, like I said, I like to go through the lyrics and see what it's all about. So yeah, this is a very bleak kind of look on the world, which I never looked at the lyrics. So this is quite something here. So it says dance, 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 dance to the radio for the chorus. Everyone just keeps going on with their lives that are controlled by the media. They listen to the music, watch the movies, wear the clothes, pay attention to the events, and have the opinions that the media tells them to have, and are joyfully oblivious to this effect. They just keep dancing to the mainstream media's whim. It's also a rebuttal to the mundane and dubious pleasures of losing oneself in popular entertainment. With a line delivered like an instruction, Curtis's aggressive delivery also tells us that this is not a joyful invitation to boogie, but a warning against sleepwalking into conformity. And then we go on with the third verse, the last verse. Well, I could call out when the going gets tough, the things that we've learned are no longer enough. Someone could speak out against all of this and say that we need to do more to right these wrongs than what we have been doing. Oh boy. So right, anyway, what we have been doing for years, which is letting the leaders of men solve our own problems for us while we remain self-absorbed and unworried. The problem is that no one would listen because they are blinded by the media. So again, a lot of media talk here. No language, just sound. That's all we need to know. Just synchronize love to the beat of the show. So it says, even love, one of the most personal experiences, is most intense, meaningful emotions that one can have, is now influenced by society and the mainstream media. Love has become the artificial image that has been created by the mass media, but it should be personal and unique for each and every person. This line implies that the media can get you anywhere. They can get inside your head, as it has become so powerful. We no longer have full control over ourselves and even our purest thoughts. So, again, kind of a bleak look here at life, and then he goes on into the chorus again. So, yeah, this whole song, very, with that bass line, it's very new ordery, like it said, and kind of you can dance to this. I mean, dance, dance, dance. I mean, this song has it all here, and but it really uh, talks on like a very serious subject here, and just kind of like try to be yourself. Like don't listen to the media all the time, kind of thing. Try to have a fun time living. Ignorance is bliss, but it doesn't create any progress, like it says. It only leads to more problems. I mean, try to fix your problems. Don't just stay stagnant. Uh, don't ignore the real world. Try to go out and do something. Try to actually save something. I don't know. And don't stay in one place, like it says again. uh, just be a better human, kind of thing. And again, every time I hear Joy Division, I just think of Ian Curtis and his whole like downfall. So it's always kind of a sad little note. I don't know why, but yeah, I guess that's it. But fortunately, New Order did come out of it all. So I mean, it's great that the band members kept going. And yeah, rest in peace to Ian Curtis and all that stuff. And yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing and commenting and all that stuff. It's all well appreciated. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. So, again, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. I'll talk to you again soon.